This is the next step in fun with a laser gun. You might have seen laser tag games before, but this one is different.
Steve Roberts is doing what every 9-to-5 mortgage-burdened commute junkie has dreamed of. He sold everything he owned, built the ultimate computerized home office on wheels. Most of us already have a VCR. We know how to use a camcorder, and between the two, we can do some neat stuff in the video world. But if you could somehow harness the power of the computer, you could do even cooler stuff. Hi, and welcome again to the next step in technology. I'm Richard Hart. About 5 years ago, when the first laser tag games appeared in toy stores, they sold very well for about 3 months. And then those adult laser parlors, kind of a bowling alley where people could shoot at each other with laser guns, opened and did very well too for about 6 months. The problem was the lasers just weren't good enough and the games weren't fun enough. Well, they're trying it again. This time an Irish company has opened up the first of the next step in laser parlors here in the United States.
The maximum people will play with is 30. You wear this body pack here. Sensors on the front of the pack, the back of the pack. The main aim of the game is to shoot your opponents with the lasers. You've got 4 lives, 150 shots. Score maximum points.
May I shoot you?
You certainly can. Go ahead.
This is the next step in fun with a laser gun. You might have seen laser tag games before, but this one is different.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Q-Zar. It's a high-tech combination Star Wars Terminator Total Recall, an urban laser tag game imported from Dublin, Ireland. With more than 100 locations throughout Europe, Australia, and Asia, it's finally made its way to America and the San Francisco suburb of Dublin, California. Here's how it works. After a brief briefing, up to 30 players are paired off into 2 teams equipped with red or green laser weapons and body packs. These are not toys. Each pack contains a full clip of electronics.
What we've got here is a gun that puts out a laser beam that's totally visible, as well as a lot of other information that is not visible to the human eye. That's all picked up by sensors all over the arena.
That information includes whom you hit and who hits you.
Make my day, punk.
The harmless laser scores hits when you zap your opponent's body pack sensors on the front or the back, as well as his gun.
Every action everybody makes is kept track. Every time the gun fires and hits another receiver, we've got it totally controlled.
As you fire, the weapon compliments you if you drop an opponent. If someone's stray laser hits you from behind, you're cautioned. And if you screw up by running and jumping around or just allowing the game to get you a little overamped, the Chief Noriega terminates you. So, suspending any belief that you were once an adult, it comes time to fancy yourself a 90s Han Solo to see whether you've got what it takes to rescue the Princess Leia. Just don't get cocky.
See you in the next slide. All right.
Red team, let's move out. Go, 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 go.
Let's all out. Come on, green team. Come on, green.
The 15-minute games are played out in a converted warehouse, eerily illuminated with black lights and misted with Thule fog. The room is bunkered with PCV drainage pipes. Strobes spike the darkness. A synthetic voice keeps soldiers apprised of current conditions. And your heart races as you turn and run like the mercenary scumbag you've become.
Are you talking to me?
Finally, with a rush of adrenaline, your team takes the headquarters bunker, and you've won. It's medal time. And And you realize Princess Leia is nowhere to be seen. It's just a game. But thank goodness nobody takes any notice of anyone else's infantile fantasy. And of course, that's the beauty of Q-Zar. And if anybody's got a problem with that, whoa!
I'll be back.
A half hour of playtime will cost you roughly $6, although monthly memberships might reduce that amount. And if you want to open one of these pavilions for yourself, the investment is $250,000, which will be in good company. Half of the parent firm is owned by the Irish rock group U2. Next up, a two-wheeling computer dweeb who's pedaling all the way to the bank. And we'll take you to a world where computers and video are finally talking to each other.
You're watching the Discovery Channel. Explore your world.
Only one has the moves of Barry Sanders. Only one has his acceleration. Only one has his control. Only one has such breathtakingly perfect balance. Seville STS with the North Star system. A great performer creates a higher standard.
For 1996, we redesigned everything. For a new style, a new spirit. Not because we want to be the best thing on the road, but rather the best thing in the air. Employee owners of Trans World Airlines, we're up to something good.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, find out if it's real or if it's humbug. Join an American legend onto the big top to marvel at living curiosities, cheer the taming of wild animals, win and lose immense fortunes, profit from human oddities, and witness spectacles the likes of which you've never seen before. All served up by America's greatest showman. It's the life of P.T. Barnum. Beginning Sunday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on the Discovery Channel.
I was spending all of my time working at things I no longer really enjoyed, trying to pay for things I really didn't want after all. And that's pretty much a standard model of life. You work for overhead.
Steve Roberts is doing what every 9-to-5 mortgage-burdened commute junkie has dreamed of. He sold everything he owned, built the ultimate computerized home office on wheels, and started traveling America's highways as a high-tech nomad. A lone wanderer linked to the electronic global village by state-of-the-art technology and pedal power.
The first step was basically to provide a tool that would allow me to be nomadic and a device for letting me write and communicate without having to worry about power.
The result was Winnebico, the first of two computerized recumbent bicycles that took Steve over 16,000 miles in 8 years, a trip he details in his book, Computing Across America.
The original Winnebico had a small laptop computer, a link to the computer networks, a small solar panel, and that was about it. I was wondering if you could, before we try to price the book, or at least know that we're in the right ballpark.
Living out of his bike and supporting himself as a freelance writer, this one-time computer consultant became something of a telecommuting celebrity. Eventually, this endless media attention brought Steve 140 sponsors and 45 volunteers to help him design and rebuild Winnebico into the current bike known as Behemoth. Sporting 105 gears, weighing 580 pounds, and stretching 13 feet with trailer, Behemoth stands for Big Electronic Human-Energized Machine, Only Too Heavy. And here's why.
The control console is here. Right on the top is a Macintosh, and I interact with that through a handlebar keyboard. So to type while I'm writing, I use a cord keyboard. Both hand grips have 7 keys. The screen flips up, I call it mechanical display paging, and exposes a VGA display for a DOS machine, PC. There's a little 2-meter ham radio right here. This is the brain interface unit. To control the Macintosh, since I don't have a desktop to use a regular mouse, I have ultrasonic sensors built into the helmet so that this head movement is what controls the mouse on the Macintosh. There's a couple of serious air horns that Probably the most interesting piece of technology on here is this. It's a heads-up display from Reflection Technology. It's called the Private Eye. And it's a 720 by 280 computer screen that appears to float in space. And that has its own DOS machine, which is behind the seat. And there's the landing gear, which hold the thing up when I stop. This is the most robust computer on the bike. It's a Sun workstation with 424 megabytes of hard disk and a very high-resolution, bright, backlit color screen. The main power source for the whole system is a 72-watt solar panel on top here, cellular phone, to which there's also attached modem and fax and credit card verifier and answering machine. Inside the trailer, the front two-thirds is pack space, and the rear third is the communications bay. There's a HF, VHF, and UHF transceivers, as well as a small television transceiver, CB. I've had bicycle mobile conversations with people in Japan and Europe and Australia and all over. It's pretty routine.
The real ticket into data space is this satellite terminal, a transmitter receiver to the global network known as Internet, a communication link to the entire world, which Steve has used to build a network of thousands of friends.
I have global electronic mail through this. It also knows its latitude and longitude down to a few hundred feet. This is nice because it automatically stamps all of my outgoing mail with my location.
With a price tag tipping $1.2 million, you can bet Behemoth is nearly thief-proof. A 6-layered security system includes a microwave sensor that activates a voice warning, and a program that calls the police, reports itself as a stolen bike, and gives its exact location. But even the high priest of hobos can't stay forever free. To meet his busy speaking schedule, Steve now hauls his quarter-ton Behemoth around in a trailer. Cross-country journeys have turned to short day trips. And as all road warriors, he's grown weary of the asphalt.
The problem now is that I'm simply burned out on the road. I'm tired of hills and bad drivers and, just the traffic density and road surfaces, which seem to be gradually decaying.
The answer is the next step in No Madness. Along with his new traveling partner, Soxon, Steve is building an amphibious version of Behemoth to explore the waterways.
The roads are one-dimensional. They can go, this way or that way. The water surface is two-dimensional. It's XY. So it's much more freedom, and it's a whole lot quieter.
Steve Roberts is living proof that it doesn't matter where you are in the world. As long as you're online, you'll never be alone. Dear Richard, I'm on the road from Virginia to Boston, and it's freezing. I've got to get a better heater in this thing. By the way, that's a great tie you're wearing. Steve, what a joker. Anybody in the world now can get for as little as $5 a month an electronic mailbox just like Steve has or I have on CompuServe from AT&T, MCI, GE. Lots of services available that allow you to turn on a computer every day and get birthday greetings and other messages like Mom saying, "You never email me anymore." Next, it's official. Videotape is on the way out, and computers are about to take over for your VCR. If a picture is not live and it's not on videotape, how can that be? It's on computer, and that's where we're all headed as we replace videotape with computer discs.
The Star Wars Trilogy on video. Now, the Star Wars Trilogy on video in THX.
Chewie, get us out of here!
Feel the full force in THX. It's a difference you can see and hear.
You're not actually going into an asteroid field.
They'd be crazy to follow us, wouldn't they?
By the legend that rules the galaxy.
It is your destiny.
The original version of Star Wars on video. Buy it before it's gone forever.
There are a lot of women out there that become pregnant each year. While I was pregnant, I could feel that the lap and shoulder belt were properly positioned, but I didn't know if that would protect the baby in a car crash. GM is working on the development of the pregnant dummy. This dummy's going to be a mom. I think we need a better understanding, and the best way is to develop a prototype and test it. I think that pregnancy is a very happy time in people's lives. It's my goal as a mother to protect them.
Tomorrow on Wild Discovery. Wacky and wonderful. What makes them so cool? A different perspective. Red kangaroos of the outback. As Australia continues on Wild Discovery. Tomorrow at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on the Discovery Channel.
He grew up among us, attended local public schools, Nichols State, and LSU Law School. And he returned to St. Charles Parish to become an effective and respected criminal prosecutor. Greg Champagne.
For the past 13 years, I've been a leader in the fight against crime in St. Charles Parish by taking murderers, rapists, robbers, and drug dealers off our streets. As your next sheriff, I'll be tough, fair, and honest. You can count on it.
Elect Greg Champagne sheriff.
In 1985, Ronnie Harris was elected mayor of Gretna, and for the past 10 years, he's been working hard for its citizens. Now, he's running for parish president.
The city of Gretna faced tough economic times. As mayor, I reduced the size of government. I resolved drainage problems, and I created jobs through economic development. As your parish president, I have the experience and leadership needed to bring this and more to all of Jefferson Parish.
Independent, experienced, capable. Ronnie Harris, parish president for Jefferson.
What you're watching right now is known as broadcast quality. Well, we hope it is. A consumer hopes one day to take a camcorder, a VCR, and to try to do the animation, the effects, and this quality of a picture right on a desktop. We're almost there, not quite. Right now, we're going to show you what's available and a peek at what you might be using in a couple of years.
This TV needs filling up with proper programs.
Ever get the feeling while surfing through the dial that, as the song says, there's 57 channels and nothing on? You might soon be able to change that.
We have up there as video source first the Canon Hi8 camcorder. Down there a Pioneer Laserdisc player. These two monitors show are both video inputs. Camcorder here, the Laserdisc player there. This is just the Macintosh running the application. And over here, we got the output monitor where you see what you do.
This guy is pointing out the ingredients for TV in the 90s. There are no trappings of Hollywood here. No high-powered execs bringing you Roseanne and The Simpsons. These people are revolutionizing the box by bringing the power to create TV to you and me. All thanks to the merger of the desktop computer world with the video world. Everywhere these days, computer companies are banking that thousands of us are just waiting to create or author our own video productions. Until now, the problem was there wasn't a widget that allowed computers to talk to what you have on videotape. Most of us already have a VCR. We know how to use a camcorder, and between the two, we can do some neat stuff in the video world. But if you could somehow harness the power of the computer, you could do even cooler stuff. Trouble is, it's been difficult and expensive to get the two to talk to each other. Until now. Now there is this new generation of what we call digital video. Converters, translators, whatever you want to call them. They connect the two worlds. And with this power, you could become your own Steven Spielberg.
When you're talking about people who are using film and video, and maybe it's just home movies, everyone has this intense desire to author in this medium, and it's definitely headed their way. And when that little guy out there sitting at home who just has an urge to put his home movies together, when this finally gets simple for him, there'll be some pretty phenomenal things possible.
For people with a VCR, camcorder, and computer, this means you'll have access to all the whiz-bang production techniques that Hollywood studios use at a fraction of the cost.
Digital film lists for $5,999. It's everything you need in a box.
It's not quite that simple. To get started with a basic setup, you might need something like a Macintosh 2 or 486 PC, Adobe Premiere software for editing and effects, a video spigot card to digitize the images, and a camcorder and VCR. 5 years ago, all this power cost tens of thousands of dollars. Right now, computer companies are trying to tap the professional broadcasting market. The first thing they had to do was persuade TV folks to throw away their videotape. If a picture is not live and it's not on videotape, how can that be? It's on computer, and that's where we're all headed as we replace videotape with computer discs. Already, even though you don't know it, you're watching images on television that were recorded on a computer disc.
I click on OK, and now I'm recording to the hard disk in real time. As you can see, my drives should be working.
However, all of this isn't quite ready to be called broadcast quality.
Hi, Mom.
And everybody has his own guess of when we can expect that.
Broadcast quality on a Macintosh or PC type platform is probably 2 years away.
I figure in about 6 months to a year that might be a possibility.
Even if it comes tomorrow, do people really want to create homemade television? Well, Steven Spielberg got his start making home movies of his sisters. So surely somewhere there's a camcorder that's about to make history too. Next up, Paul and Phil, the Answer Guys.
This time it's high tech for toddlers. Stay tuned.
You're watching the Discovery Channel. Explore your world.
I thought I knew it all till you came. Now you cry and I don't know why. What are you thinking? Can you dream? So maybe I don't know as much as I thought I did. Like making the right decisions for your future, your education. You're the helpless one. But I'm the one who needs a hand now.
There is more at stake now. Ask a Merrill Lynch financial consultant who can help with a plan and more ways to make the plan work than anyone else. The difference is planning. The difference is Merrill Lynch.
Discover the latest theories on how dinosaurs lived, what they ate, and what led to their eventual demise. Don't miss When Dinosaurs Ruled on Planet of Life, Monday at 9 Eastern, 8 Central on the Discovery Channel.
As the bumper stickers say, you can tell the men from the boys by the price of their toys. And he who dies with the most toys wins. Now, you don't want to talk about toys to, say, Robin Williams, but you do want to talk about them to our Answer Guys.
You have a runny nose.
Oh, we're rolling. You ready, Phil?
Yeah. Whoops.
Uh-oh, he wants to get down.
Hey, Mason, come here. And you got sand all over you, too, Ace.
Hi there, I'm Paul.
And I'm Phil. We're the Answer Guys. Today, we're talking about how technology is making life better for kids, and it's important because, after all, these are the Answer Guys and gals of tomorrow we're talking about. Paul and I are both parents. Here, let me show you my pictures.
No, Phil, I don't think now is the time. In a few minutes, we're going to show you a teddy bear that interacts with your TV. But first, is there a better way of checking to see if your baby needs changing than the traditional finger method?
Well, as a matter of fact, there is. It's a very simple little device called a diaper check, like this right here. The concept is simple. You place it in the baby's diaper, and when moisture contacts the metal part on the front, it plays a little tune. To demonstrate, we brought along Baby Alive.
Yeah, would you take Katie here, Phil?
Sure.
Right over that way. Now, I've got Baby Alive all set to go. I have one of the diaper checks here, and I'm going to put that down inside her diaper, and then we'll get the bottle out. I have that handy. Phil, could I...
Oh. Perfect.
Perfect. And now we'll just pop it in there and wait just a minute now, and... isn't that lovely? Yeah, time for Mommy. Yeah. Mommy? Mommy?
Meanwhile, across the road, the beavers had taken notice of the bears.
Now we have the Come to Life books from Yes Entertainment, storybooks, and this is just a prototype, keep in mind, that your kids can actually listen to. This is one of the Berenstain Bears stories.
And these kids are right on the edges of their little diaper seats, aren't you, kids? Having fun, aren't you? Trust me, these kids are having fun. Basically, every page has a little record on there, and this is a small handheld record player. You line up the arrows and push the button, and off you go. You're reading to the kids.
Handy thing if you get tired of reading to your kids, but not like it'll save you time. It takes an adult to operate this thing.
Yeah, maybe you can doze off between pages. Uh-oh, gotta wipe a nose. Time out. Anthony, can I have it? Excuse me. Anthony, can I just... This is Anthony here in the chair. He's a little upset because he's hungry right now. And this in my hand is Yummy Yummy, the talking spoon from Ocean Shore Toys. Listen real quick. Listen.
Here comes Yummy.
He talks when you push his button. There you go. There. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there. Ready? Anthony, let go of the spoon. Let Anthony, let...
Finally, Finally, it's come to this, a teddy bear that talks to the TV. Weren't you all dying to have one? This is TV Teddy, again from Yes Entertainment.
If you're a parent, you'll recognize him. He looks a little bit like Teddy Ruxpin. He was invented by the same guy, but the deal with TV Teddy, he's the first teddy bear in the world that can interact with a video or broadcast TV. He can sing and tell jokes and stuff. Hey, kids, let's all watch and get a demonstration.
Give me that big money, that big money, nearly as good as wild honey. Get ready to feast your eyes on the greatest treasure on earth. What's this?
So there you go, TV Teddy. He's still... Yes, TV Teddy, he's still a prototype, but they figure he's going to cost about $60 when he hits the stores.
And that'll include one videotape. Additional videotapes will cost between $10 and $15, so you pay pretty handsomely for this wonderful, wonderful man.
Yeah, that's all the time we've got for now, and to be honest, we're exhausted. So until next time, we're the answer. Wow. Oh.
We got to go.
Oh, wow, we have to go.
See ya, we're the answer, guys.
Gotta go. You stay here.
Bye,
I'm
kids.
going.
You get somebody to help you out now.
Good luck, kids.
Keep in mind that no battery-operated toy has ever made it into the list of top 10 best-selling toys of all time. Of course, the number 1 and 2 positions are held by teddy bears and Barbie dolls. And now dinosaurs. With the production and release of all those dinosaur movies in 1993, beginning with Jurassic Park, 1993 has become the year of the dinosaur. I'm Richard Hart. Thanks for joining us, and we hope to see you on the next Step.
Coming up next on the Discovery Channel, this hospital treats only falcons and hawks on Beyond 2000. Then Australia struggles to preserve its natural wonders on Wild Discovery. Explore your world.
Cruising at 13,000 feet. Winds are moderate, sky is clear, a perfect day to jump. It's blue sky skydiving outside Seattle, where you can see the world at 160 miles an hour. So if you're crazy enough to try it, make sure you're smart enough to bring your Visa card, because at Blue Skies, American Express just won't fly. By the way, they do insist you pay first. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Da, da.
The rush is on to own the Force.
Wow.
The Star Wars trilogy. Now the entire trilogy digitally mastered by THX for superior sound and picture quality.
Cool. Absolutely.
The original version of Star Wars on video. Buy your copy before it's too late.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, find out if it's real or if it's humbug. Join an American legend under the big top to marvel at living curiosities, cheer the taming of wild animals, win and lose immense fortunes, profit from human oddities, and witness spectacles the likes of which you've never seen before. All served up by America's greatest showman. It's the life of P.T. Barnum. Beginning Sunday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on the Discovery Channel. Beginning Monday on Wild Discovery. They're big, real big. Giants. All heading your way. Watch out. On land, in the sea. It's a big world out there. Explore. Every weeknight, all week. Throw your weight around. Play with the big boys. Find out if the biggest are the meanest. Get this close. Weigh in with nature's giants on Wild Discovery. Beginning Monday at 8 Eastern, 7 Central on the Discovery Channel. Explore your world. Next, spies use satellite technology on Beyond 2000, then preserving the best of natural Australia on Wild Discovery, and witness one of the most spectacular train crashes ever filmed on Movie Magic, coming up on the Discovery Channel.